We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
So striding in, Kevin Pillar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, Kevin.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 7-10.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Digging in now, Wilmer Flores. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Not an easy thing to do going for a batting title. You have to be good from beginning to end, and Dero, this guy's been about as consistent as there is.
He's just got such plate discipline, Dan. Nothing outside the zone. You take a look at his...
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Scooped up to second for one, over to Muncy, and they double him up.
The third baseman.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
So here's Michael Chavis now. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, Dero.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Tyler Beede gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today. In now, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's out number 1. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yastrzemski is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Here's Mookie Betts, and as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and new inning set to get underway, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Fernando Santana.
Fernando Santana.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Price is up over 200 innings of work on the year with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Sandy Giano.
Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Swinging a soft liner. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away. So up steps Joey Bart now, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This is flared out towards second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Batting it, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Crawford, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. 2-0 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. At the track, the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Batting fifth, the first baseman,
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Peterson stands at second with no outs. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Hard on the ground towards short. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Into the box, Will Smith. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Will Smith is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Grounded back up the middle, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1.
There's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with two strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath in the tunnel, staying through the baseball.
Now batting, the
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Bases are loaded here, one man out. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Still a ball and two strikes. A bouncer up the middle. To Crawford for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now to the plate, Tyler Beede. 9-1-2 due up.
Tyler Beede.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Muncy has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Price ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Price ready with another 0-2. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And it's fouled away. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Right side hit hard. Beautiful diving stop. The throw. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Up next to the Giants.
Stepping up to the plate, Wilmer Flores, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Digging in, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop.
There's a strike with the breaking ball.
Seager.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the 3rd inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already. So
the first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
2-2. On the ground to the right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You
know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Ready now, Mike Yastrzemski as we begin the top of the 4th.
The left fielder, Mike.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Michael Chavis, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. This is line to left. Betts is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman.
Digging in, Fernando Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Peterson has a read on it, and that retires the side. Giants are down on just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Out in front of it, strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. At the plate, Drew Jackson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Count now a ball and a strike. To 1-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Ball 2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts, where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
All right, thanks, Heidi. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right. Foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Heading out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it. 1 out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
In now, Tyler Beatty towards second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now at the plate, David Price. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Windup and the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Justin Turner is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Corey Seager. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Too low. 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pilar moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Swinging a soft liner to Crawford for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Dodgers leave 1 through 5, all even at 2-2. Digging in once again, Kevin Pilar. First pitch of the at-bat.
Kevin Pilar.
Hard hit ball to second, reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
So in now for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Peterson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready once again, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
1-1 the count. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s, getting to that one.
Stepping in now, Michael Chavis. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Peterson has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants leave one, home half of the sixth. At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Jondo Gustave enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 74, Jondo Gustave.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's down.
Gustave is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
3-1 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Jock Peterson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 3 for 6. 1-0 the count. 3 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Heading out towards shallow right. Donald is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Fernando Santana.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. A ball that's carrying. Into the stands. He got it.
Really nice play right there. One of the things that was great about this, he was able to get close to the stands, get a good read on where the fans were, and track that one all the way into the glove. Terrific play on a ball that was definitely going to be out of play.
Into the box now, Sandy Donald. He flew out in his last at-bat. Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping in, Joey Bart. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So instead of leading off the following inning, Brandon Crawford bats here after the 2-out hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Blake Treinen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Barnes is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 15, Austin Barnes.
Standing in now, Brandon Crawford, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dino, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
In there, and it's 0-1. This is pulled into right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Trevor Gott gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Trevor Gott.
Striding in, Drew Jackson, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-1 game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Up top, it's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded up the first baseline. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. On to first, and there are 2 down. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Grounded to short. Crawford's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for L.A., and it remains a 3-2 ball. Dylan Floro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Swing and a liner. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Wilmer Flores is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. There's 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. He pulls this one into right. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the bottom of the inning now. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Pillar is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Cody Bellinger. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Garcia.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
A ball and 2 strikes now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2-2.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. And this will be fouled away. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, center fielder, John
Popped him up.
Peterson.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting,
Next up is Max Muncy. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
2-1.
And it's fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 74.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's on his horse. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting,
Into the box, Fernando Santana.
Santana.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Betts. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now in the box, Sandy Donald. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, sometimes when you get 2 quick outs in an inning as a pitcher, you sort of lose focus and let up a bit. Let's see if he can get it back.
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 2-1 home. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Betts to the track. And this one will bounce into the wall. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple. Ready for another shot now, Joey Bart. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Alex Dickerson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Alex Dickerson.
Back up the middle. And this is a base hit as they've come back to tie it here in the top of the 9th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So now to the plate, Brandon Crawford. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So Alex Dickerson will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Number 12.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Buster Posey is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Buster Posey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Drew Jackson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Up next to the Dodgers.
So here's Austin Barnes. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Justin Turner. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Ball and strike. In for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A little low. It's 2-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Tom Ryu is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Fouled away. To short, hit hard. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Pillar. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Jimmy Nelson comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Now batting, Mike Yastrzemski. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. Fernando Carrasco comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Here's Corey Seager. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Settling in now, Mookie Betts. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Cody Bellinger is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Carrasco is 21 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The set and the 2-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, and we are digging in. Michael Chavis. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. The relay throw. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Sandy Donald is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Betts is going to get there to make the catch a few steps into foul territory for out number 2. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, this guy's had a terrific season right now. 3rd in average as we're winding down the stretch. This guy's had a solid year.
He really has, and he'd have to get smoking hot to chase down the batting title leader right now. But if you would have told him...
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a... A.J. Pollock is up off the bench here to start the home half of the 11th as he'll try to get on base as the possible winning run. And he fouls this one off. 268 the average for him coming in. 8 home runs, 26 RBIs. Down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Max Muncy. He went down on strikes last time up. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Max Muncy becomes out number 2 this inning. He's set. The 0-1. Fouled off. The pause and the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Ross Stripling gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 68.
So stepping in, Brandon Crawford. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Yolmer Sanchez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For San Francisco, number 2, Yolmer Sanchez.
Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar, as he grounds one briskly to short, and that's through for a hit.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side, his butt's in the dugout, and he's still able to roll it through for a knock. Pitcher has to be frustrated.
At the plate now, Wilmer Flores. Oh, and he serves this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in. A base hit. The throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And deep into extra innings, they have taken the lead.
The bat.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Chavis, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Line drive to left. Betts is there, and he'll make the catch. Reyes Maranta enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Bottom of the 12th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Drew Jackson. Lays off 1-0.
Drew Jackson.
That's inside. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Austin Barnes.
The catcher.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Maranta, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Slow roller left side. Scooped up. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Giants win for the 106th time, most in the division. Fernando Carrasco wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Reyes Maranta hammers down the save, his 56th of the season, best in the league. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 4 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the National League West, the San Francisco Giants put up 16 hits on the day as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Dodgers are in 2nd place in the NL West, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard, while the Giants are atop the division, 6 games up on 2nd place. Kyle Schwarber collected a total of 4 driven in as the Cubbies disposed of the Rockies 5-4. He has now hit safely in 11 straight games. At the start of the day, the Cubs are atop the NL Central. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage, while the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Diamondbacks set 3 balls into the seats as they secured a win in extra innings over the Padres 5-4. As of today, the Diamondbacks sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Padres are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Marlins got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-4. As of right now, the Nationals are in 1st place in the NL East, 2 games up on 2nd place. And the Marlins are 4th in the division. They're 17.5 games out of first. The New York Mets held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 3-1. Entering the day's action, the Mets are in last place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Rangers are in 3rd place in the AL West, 14 games back. The Braves allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-3. In the standings, the Phillies sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. They're 7 games back, while the Braves are 2nd in the division. They're 2 games back. The Reds swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 9-8. Heading into the day, the Reds sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, 13 games out, while the Cardinals are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Milwaukee Brewers totaled 11 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-4. At the start of the day, the Brewers are in 2nd place in the NL Central, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wild card. And the Pirates are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The New York Yankees broke up their 5